Today we are in Arcosanti. Arcosanti is a futuristic city designed by Paolo Salieri. Salieri was a student of Frank Lloyd Wright. Salieri's dream was that all people in the city would work together and they have entertainment together and they will eat together and they will live as one very close community, almost like people used to live in a village a long time ago. And he built this town back in 1970s, and he planned that there will be up to 5,000 people living here together. He was also hoping that will be other communities just like that built all over the world. And today we're going to visit this place and see what happened to it. This is cafeteria where all people living in Arcosanti are supposed to have lunch, dinner, because apartments where they live don't have any kitchen. In the modern day, it is open for public. I try to eat it here a couple times and it is pretty good, so I would recommend it if anybody comes to visit Arcosanti. Envisioned that Arcosanti would bring a lot of artists together to create various forms of art. But most what Arcosanti is famous for in a modern time is this belt, because up to this day there is a belt factory that makes those belts, and each of them is custom designed by local craftsmen. This project is built out of cast-in-place concrete, and over here you see the holes from the form that was originally framed, and after concrete cured, taken away. And Salieri decided to use this material because it gives a lot of flexibility, and you can create these irregular forms like a circle window on the side or these high tall walls, and it also gives this nice color with the patterns. take a seed and artificially grow one tree. You cannot artificially create a forest, living ecosystem. The same is with the community. You can build an apartment complex, rent apartments, but you cannot go and artificially create the city, community where people would live and flourish. And so this place is pretty empty. And the only project that's still alive is the Bell Factory. And perhaps some performances that happening here a few times a year. This is probably my favorite place in Arcosanti. I have good memories of it. Back in 2008, I came here with my mom and we listened to the concert. It was very unusual. Musicians performed there. They used an instrument called Termenvox, and to support these musicians, Arcosanti invited them and allowed them to stay for the whole week in these apartments and create music. And because it's not very common music instrument, there are very few people in the world who love and use Termenvox to produce music. So Arcosanti tried to invite them all together to gather here once a year. And I was very fortunate to witness one of these concerts, and it was really amazing. Oh, they just did custom placed concrete. It was back in 1970s, and they were expecting to have like 5,000 people living here.
Yeah, I saw that on Wikipedia, but it's never realized, right?
Would you live in a place like that?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think I'm gonna live here like for a long time.
Right.
For a short time, I can see how I like it. I'm not sure.
Like for a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, and then try it out. If I like it, maybe I will stay longer, but maybe. Otherwise, I will just go back to cities.
Right.
Because I'm from Shanghai, and now I currently live in Los Angeles.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, so those are really big cities.
Right.
Right. So I'm not sure. Is that like I'm pretty sure it's not as convenient as if you live in a city. But I do not know if I like it to live longer.
Okay.
But I do appreciate that the people here, they have their own lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye bye.